So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
And this is Pelé. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Van Basten. Threads one in. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Oh, good-looking ball. Passing nice and neat. Now it's Pelé, and it's Neymar. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Pelé gets a foot in here. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Platini. Neymar. For Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Neymar. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Cruyff. Looking for the run. Always onto this. And the shot!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nice sequence of passes, this. And it's Vieira. Half an hour played now. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Back into the middle. Some really good ball movement. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mateus. Pelé. There he goes, motoring forward. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. Tries to play it through. Oh, perfect. And it's Van Basten. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
And he's picked it up out wide. Looking to play him in. Now here's the... He rises! And it's come back out to him. There it is!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open.
Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important...
And there's the shot! And that has fair fizzed. Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Basten aimed beyond the defence. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's shifting through the gears here. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. And it's Michel Platini. He can run onto that. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Now it's Messi. It's travelling a long way. No, he refuses to take the bait. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Neymar, the specialist in tearing teams apart.
That's going in strongly.
Neymar, he's picked his way through. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Vieira. Mateus. Cafu. And he's whipped it across. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Changement. Le numéro 19.
And we have our very first corner.
Le numéro 14. Neymar. Le numéro 30.
And it's been taken short.
Messi. Le numéro 10.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Numéro 17. Changement.
Oh, sweet feet. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Forlan is standing over this one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them.
Changement en cours.
Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Seedorf. Looking for options for movement. Into the last quarter of an hour. Ah, that's a fine interception. And he was quick to react.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira. And here's Drogba. Chance! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
McAllister. Is there any support? He might not need it. Neymar. Oh, it's Van Basten. Tries to pass it through. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good-looking ball.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the number on the board is 3. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Just eases him off the ball. And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the